Hello, people. How are we today? Yeah, don't mind me. I'm going to go back and forth each screen and so forth. So I'm just going to do what I need to do. And I need to make myself a coffee while I'm at it as well. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about saying, oh, we don't care what's going on in the Middle East, and going, oh, the Islamics and all of that and so forth. Interesting they would say that, and very interesting and going, oh, it's Islam, 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 Islam. And they sound like Zionist twats, don't they, when they say stuff like that. And let me just go across to this thing first. Do 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 ba ba da 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 ba da ba 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 da 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 da. I'm going up and I'm getting my little document. Do 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 do. Say that da da da. There you go. I am grabbing this. Since what was it? The 1890s, like it says here, in 1899 to 1906. Oh, that's before the occupation of Palestine. Right, yep, got it right. We've got by here, Reverend Finn was a committed Zionist in the formative years of the Zionist movement, so that we can grasp the outlook of an early activist when that movement had yet to take hold, and indeed when there was a powerful opposition to it from the British Jews. So, wait, opposition to the British Jews? And what a lot of people are saying, that Zionism is not Judaism, but yet quite a lot of the right wing on YouTube and left wing, not all, but a few, are blaming the Islamic lot and having like Islamic phobia and so forth and everything else, despite the Palestinians fought for the British during the World Wars. Anyway, well, World War Two, and they put like, what is it, 10,000 people on the line for the Brits. Yeah, let's have a look at that, shall we? Do 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 da ba ba da 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 ba ba da 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 da. Let's just do this. Palestine put about 10,000 people on the line. Ba, 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 ba. For Britain during World War II. Let's have a look. Well, we'll take this. I'll leave it up there for a minute. Oh, sorry, it was 12,000 Palestinians. I knew it was roughly about that, you know. And we're bringing it across to here. It says 12,000 Palestinians fought for UK. I'm doing my thing now, and a Garrison, whatever his name is, from South Park. Okay. So 12,000 Palestinians fought for UK in WW2 alongside Jewish volunteers. So if Jews and Palestinians are willing to fight along one another, then why we got Zionism and trying to cause trouble? But anyway, you know what I mean? Just saying. Sparking uproar in 2015 that the Netanyahu, argued prominent Palestinian leader, played an important role in Hitler's plans of annihilate the Jews, because we've got the not the Orthodox Jews, not the thing, the Bolsheviks Jews, sort of thing, that are not really proper Jews of that area. But anyway, and we do have, before the monkeys start going, anti-Semitic. Don't forget, Palestinians, if I can remember correctly, are also Semitic. So, like I've always said, the much which side you're supporting, you're not anti-Semitic, really. Anyway, go and suck on these nuts. Anyway, but anyway, if I bring up this as well, you've got Jews, real, well, Orthodox Jews, real Jews, I think, are burning the Zionist flag, not Israel flag, the Zionist flag. You know what I mean? They are burning the flag, okay? And they don't mind doing it. And yet, we have the Zionist lot killing Jews as well as Palestinians, as well as the Zionists are also killing people in Britain. And then you come up to, what is it, up to here or down? It's do 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 ba ba da da da. And we come to this video. Da ba ba. This video is going around. I'll keep the sound off for a minute. This video is going around, which shows the IDF, not Hamas, but the IDF going around doing its thing. Because it wasn't Hamas that killed those party goers, it was actually IDF. So, so all these little Zionists going around and so forth, being little bitches they are, trying to blame Islam and all that. Yep. I remember the same thing. Was it Iraq or something like that, where you had that video that people thought it was WikiLeaks that exposed it? No, it wasn't WikiLeaks. I could tell you for a fact, 2 years before WikiLeaks brought out the video with that helicopter going round the building. I mean, you've got the children in that van and so forth and all that. That video was going out before WikiLeaks. Maybe not 2 years of a thing, but it was way before WikiLeaks ever came on the scene to expose that video and all of that. You know what I mean? I remember a few thousand people before me already shared that video, and I came along and I grabbed it and I shared it with my friends and all of that and so forth before WikiLeaks, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't trust WikiLeaks as far as I can throw them anyway. But anyway, it was more like WikiLeaks was coming in just to try and get ahead of the tide and then steer it back for what the Zionists wants more like. Anyway, or wherever, you know what I mean? But anyway, so we got this as well, right? We got this video here, which is a similar thing, but it's the IDF doing all the little, you know, I mean, look at that. People like running away and so forth in this IDF, and people who can speak the language have said it's the IDF as well. So, yeah, and yet we got people blaming Hamas. Idiots. Now let's go on to the next one. Thank you. Slack message. I know. Then, and we go down to here. That's a cool thing. We got these. I'll listen to this. Have I got the option open? Let's have a look. Let's go down my audio files. There you go.
We might not survive until the morning.
Arabic for healing.
We might not survive till the morning. We don't want to be killed here. Just only because we remain committed to our patients and our medical profession. I am calling for help urgently. Please do whatever you can through your government or the international, the ICRC, the Red Cross, to arrange a safe corridor for the medical staff. Please treat this as top urgent. This is the director of the major trauma hospital in Gaza.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire
Back on. There we go. Let's bring it back on. Nice. Right. Yeah, and we got morons going on. I've been looking at some of the channels on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm looking at them and thinking, what absolute fucking morons. Anyway, and they go, I don't care what's going up there and so forth. Yeah, but that's how dumb and stupid you are, because whatever happens to Palestine, if Palestine falls, think of the 15-minute cities. Think of all of that and so forth. That is what a 15-minute city is going to look like. Yeah, I mean, that is not a war out there. That isn't a genocide. That is many different things, where you have somebody that's dictating how you live and all of that and so forth, and you have these idiots. And I don't mind, speaking out. Let me just bring across this. You know what I mean? You've got these idiots that are going, "Oh, Islam and all that." What about the Christians that got killed out there? What about the journalists that got killed out there? Yeah, I mean, from multiple countries and all of that. Yeah, I mean, for reporting and all of that. What about the hospitals and children dying out there? Yeah, I mean, oh, I don't care the Islam. Well, yeah, because lots of these things, some of these right wing people I've noticed from the UK are supporting a Zionist twat. You know what I mean? And it's funny how, well, it's interesting how, when we had the protesting against genocide. So anybody says, "Oh, we don't care about that. We don't care about protesting, with genocide," you are a cunt and you're an absolute fucking retard, right? Everybody should be always protesting against genocide if you've got a heart and compassion. It doesn't matter which country it's in. Doesn't matter if it's in Britain, Iran, Iraq, Israel, Palestine. Doesn't matter where. America, Canada, Germany. Doesn't matter where. If there's genocide going on in that country or towards that country or wherever, people should always stand up against it. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit who you are. You know what I mean? And as Britain did cause the problem in the Middle East by helping that state of Israel to be there, you know what I mean, with the Balfour Declaration and so forth. And this whole thing didn't start on the 7th of October. It started many decades ago, over 70 years ago. So, yeah, and trouble with today's people is it's basically just being, like, oh, it's another country. Well, if you're buying the products as well that funds, Israel. Like I showed that video moments ago that you got Jews, standing up to Netanyahu, and and don't forget, for a long time, Palestinians and Jews lived happily together with Christians, and then a little entity came along. Called the Zionists. Don't forget. So, and what do we see in this country, in the UK, that's fucking us over? Zionists. What's in the United States of America that's fucking them over? Zionists. You know what I mean? And so basically, we need to, and people always go, oh, the police are this and so forth. Then who the fuck's freaking training the police up? Could it be Zionist education? Fucking hell. You know what I mean? And when the retards, saying, oh, you're this, that towards me recently, I was like, hey, you're just muppets. Yeah, I did a show recently elsewhere, and they were like, and they were like trying to say to me, oh, you're anti-Semitic, and I guess, uh, ain't the Palestinians Semitic? Yeah. Ain't Jews Semitic? People in Israel? Yeah. Well, I support the public of both sides, but one of them needs to stop getting brainwashed. If you want to have peace in the area, you need to get rid of Zionists. You've got to stop getting fucking brainwashed. And you've got to stop genociding one of the people whose land you've taken, basically. Yeah, nobody owns land, really. But you got these people that, You know, I mean, they're like, oh, God promised this land. Well, if a God is saying for you to take someone's land and while murdering children, men and women, then you need to change gods. End of. Um, because a true God and all of that, you know, I mean, would not. Yeah, I mean, would not want a sacrifice of children, to be honest. It sounds more like a thing that Michael Tsarian talked about when John Dee spoke to the Macrons. I want bloodshed. So he's your god, the Macrons. You know what I mean? Giving bloodshed to them. Anyway, just saying. Um, but yeah, you know what I mean? I do wonder sometimes. I do wonder sometimes. You know what I mean? And and the thing is, as well, we got these doctors and all of that as well being killed and all of that and so forth out there that are not Islamic, but you know what I mean, also of different cultures as well, different faiths and all of that and so forth. But what do I see normally when I come on YouTube and I go to certain channels? Fucking Islam. I'm like, you idiots, you morons. You're an absolute idiot. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's extremists in all faiths and places and all that and so forth. But to just to tar everyone with the same brush, then you're fucking stupid. You know what I mean? And also, guys, tonight as well. This is gonna fucking piss off a lot of people right now. What I'm about to say. Hey, I don't give a shit. Tonight, I mean, normally on a Monday, let's go to my content, my feed. There you go. You've got Solomon and Silence. As you can see, he's done a few shows already up over there. If you guys want to go across and check that out. You know what I mean? He's been speaking, you know what I mean, talking about the Gaza genocide and everything else and so forth. You know what I mean? Go and check him out. You know what I mean? There you go. So yeah, so go and check him out, guys. He's been pretty good. He's been smashing the Zios and all of that and everything else, the Zionists. So yeah, you know what I mean? There's loads of us that go across, you know what I mean, of all faiths. Not it's not just Islam, as idiots would say. True knowledgeable people and all of that. You know what I mean? Come together, no matter what faith you are and all of that. But I mean, it doesn't matter if you're Christian, Islamic, Judea, Buddhist, or wherever. If you've got compassion for your fellow man and so, no matter what country you're fucking from, and you don't like seeing children getting blown to bits and all of that and so forth, then you come together. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter where you are in the world. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, especially, you know, I mean, as you can tell, I got the Welsh flag, so you know I'm in the land of Britain. You know what I mean? And yes, and our politicians are absolutely fucktards. You know what I mean? And our police are trained by common purpose and Zionists and all of that rubbish. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? So yeah, it makes you think, you know. It does make you think what's going on and stuff. So yeah, so go and check him out, Solomon and Silence and all of that. But about 10 o'clock UK time and all of that and so forth. We exposed one of the Zionists that were at the protest causing the fucking trouble down there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm quite for what it is. Yeah, I mean, they keep blaming, Palestinian flags, blah, blah, protests, blah, 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 blah. You know, these idiots are doing that, and I'm like, well, there wouldn't be fucking people on the streets if it wasn't for fucking genocidal twats like Benjamin Netanyahu and our British leaders supporting the cunt, to be honest. You know what I mean? You can tell I'm monetized by YouTube, can't you? Can't you? But anyway. You know, I mean, that's why I got to laugh at these people on. You know, that's like monetization coming in. Like, oh, but not say this because of my monetization will go. People's lives are being fucking destroyed. Over 4,000 bloody children got killed out in fucking Palestine and so forth, you know what I mean? And the numbers are rising because not all of them are being accounted for yet, and all of that and so forth. Yeah, I mean, just from the bombing from 7th of October until now, sort of thing, you know what I mean? Oh, but my money, my monetization. Put it this way, if you want to know what the Great Reset looks like and 50-minute cities, then look at Palestine. You will be in a fucking genocidal prison. That's what it looks like. Oh, we don't care about that. They're Islamic people. They this and that. Are you fucking nuts? That's what Agenda 21. That's what 15-minute cities. That's what Great Reset looks like. That's what the end game with the fucking globalists and all of them looks like. That's what UK towns and cities will look like eventually. If Palestine falls, so there's the rest. Then who's next? Well, we don't think that far ahead. Some of us are followers of Zionists and all of that, because we. Anyway, yeah, you're brain dead. End of the day, yeah, that's the fucking problem. A lot of you are bloody brain dead. You don't see your fucking picture. Oh, and you got those in the police forces that are like, oh, we're following law and order. We're just doing this. So you're following the globalists, so the towns of Britain can be fucking bombed by those that you have been taking your orders from. Yeah, that makes sense. That gives you a good pension packet, don't it? Oh, wait, there'll be no banks, no money left, and these buggers are through with Britain. The Zionists and co. So, wait, what? Yeah, your families will be destroyed. No, people like me and all of that have been speaking out that you've been arrested because we don't want to see children murdered. We don't want to see anybody fucking murdered. But you're so arrogant and egotistical. There'll be some people in the police I know that know me personally. They're like, wait a minute, he's fucking right there. You know what I mean? Because there's one or two that have looked into it. Only because I handed them the UK column and other things. Oh, you know the ones. You know the ones. You know who you are. But I'm not going to say the names. I protect my. I mean, those that have been nice to me and helped me, and also helped with my wounds. You know who you are. I protect you guys. But anyway. But anyway, end of the day, we need to stop this total genocide thing and all that. And when I had two police officers here, and I had a chat with them, yeah. This is what I do. I do talk to the police quite a lot. You know what I mean? To try and get them to realize what's going on. I told them, what about the genocide that's going on and all of that here? You know what I mean? And they're like totally shocked and stuff like that. And I give them information, this, that, and so forth. So the local police near me, they know what's going on. You know what I mean? The ones I've talked to, but I've still got a few thousand more to chat to locally. But I'm sorry going through them. I've talked to the MPs in my local area, and they are cowards. Some of them are fucking cowards. There's one or two that will stand with me, but there's a lot of them that are cowards. They're absolute fucking cowards. You know what I mean, I've gotten into the position now where I will not stand alone, but I know that time will probably come again. But yeah, I've been speaking out on Israel for about 10 years now. I've been speaking out on a lot of things now for about 30 years, but yeah, and this is one of those causes that you gotta speak out upon. I don't give a shit what people say. You know what I mean? And the thing is, as well, some of these people that got channels and the truckers and all that and so forth. What do you think would happen if the Iranians, well, not the Iranians, but the people or Muslim countries that have got bombed all these years and so forth for the oil and all of that, and decide to go, you know what? Yeah, but despite a lot of these places, got like leaders that are, well, propped up for the West, sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit like Wales. So, like Wales is like a bitch up for Parliament sort of thing, and we need to stop that as well. Um, because like Drakeford, he's a fucking puppet. Like a lot of these Islamic leaders. Uh, it's a puppet. But yeah. So next time any of you that are going, oh, it's Islam is Islam that, could you are Islamic phobic and so forth. Let's look at in-house, our own thing first, to see if we've got agents within that are trying to bring down Britain, the Zionists. And don't forget, Zionist is not a religious thing, because you can have Christian Zionists, you can have Islamic Zionists, you can have atheist Zionists, you can have Jew Zionists, you can have all different types of Zionists. You know what I mean? Just look at the Miliband brothers, Zionists. Just look at Gordon Brown's dad and co. Zionists. Yeah. So, I mean, we can have a look across to America if we wanted to. And they got plenty of Zionists out there too. You just look at Trump, pro-Israel. And his family marrying into, yeah. A lot more to it, and people reckon Trump's going to save the day. Put your dick in the blender is safer. Anyway. But on that joke, guys, as well, the blender joke, and a Trump. And don't forget, guys, people have exposed Trump years ago. You know what I mean? I mean, that guy is playing the Apollos type thing. You know what I mean? Doing the destruction and all that. Playing people for fools and stuff like that. And we know people are still going to be, falling for it and all of that. You know what I mean? Well, tough on them. But guys, just remember, Palestine falls. Oh well. And don't forget, guys, you know what I mean? If you think 15-minute cities and Great Reset's gonna look good, take a look at Gaza and all the buildings and all that, absolutely devastated, dead, gone, blown to bits, and all of that. You know what I mean? But on that note, you lot have a good day, and I'm out. Okay? Bye. Take care.